Okay, are we ready? Oh shit. The December 18, 1978 police station. One day before my birthday! But I wasn't born yet. I wasn't even... I think I was in my dad's balls at that, but... Oh, that's interesting. Dude, that's so cool! Stop! It is like all of the comic books effects. Detective. Which means it... Okay. Detective, there was a call from a high-up. A car crash near Lexington Street Patrol. It was on Repulse Street, close to my beat up. What's a beat up? Beat up in the heels. So I got there fast. Driver's dead. It looks like an accident, but something's not right. They requested a proper look. You collect the clues by clicking on the underlined words, then you reconstruct what happened in your notebook. Oh, but he just told me, so like I clicked them. Dude, they're like little... Oh, I have this same font on Canva. It's one of my favorite fonts. I have it on Clipchamp too. It's called Lucky Guy, something like that. It's such a cute font. Sorry, unrelated. So I click here because I collected all of them. 6 out of 6. Patrol says there's been a car accident, crash on, fuck, I forgot. Lexington Street. Oh god. I already forgot! Cause he said like what? Near the Lexington Street Patrol. It was a Repulse Street. Okay, so he just said that just to confuse me. I like that. Okay. Repulse Street. The driver, the detective, the driver is dead. It came from the high up, so I'm taking a look. I'm a genius. Do you guys not know that I'm a genius? During your night shift, a call came from above. Yeah, a patrol officer reported a crash in the hills, 1 fatality. They said it looked like routine, but someone I thought there was a space. I was about to read important. Someone important wanted eyes on it. The hills have eyes, the hills have... December 18, 1978, Repulse Street. A custom license plate, but they don't sell this just to anyone. Under the crime it says Bradley. Important. There's a high tariff. Stop, okay? I got lost for a second. Repulse Street, a winding road in the countryside that leads to the rich folks' homes on the hills. They like to be isolated, so the neighbors do not complain about the drug-fueled parties. I mean, type shit. As long as it's just that, you know. I was coming from my patrol on Lexington Street when I heard a crash. Okay, we got it. So Lexington Street is where the cops were. And they were close, like Lexington Street is the closest place to here, so he was the one coming here. Was he drunk or drugged out of his skull? And then a standard torch, useful for looking around in the night. And then a police badge, the name on it is David McCart. It seems like he is new to the force. Damn. They hired him at like 40? Oh! Okay. I just got in. I'm sitting next to the cadaver. So I can click. Oh my god. Hi. Good morning. Sorry, you know. He must have felt untouchable. He's not even trying to hide this stuff. What is that? Tofu? It looks similar to cocaine, but it's not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps? It is high-grade stuff, packaged and ready to be sold. How do you know? A bottle of quality whiskey, but there's something floating inside, some sort of dust. The bottle is almost full. Barely a sip was taken from it. Okay, I think low-key someone else drugged him. Like they spiked the bottle. How does he know that it's high quality? It's like, this shit is good. From his look, he was going nowhere fast. What do you mean his look? He's dead. Like, I would assume. Did the impact against the guardrail violently push his head against the windshield, killing him? Maybe. Okay, these are orders. So Frank 50 grams, Ivy 80 grams, Ray, who we don't know. But this is not a number, so we need the clue here. Jack 100 grams, Jackie Z owes 200. And this is Fraser, Morgan Fraser. Galway Street. I don't know. There was a Ed Sheeran song that said Galway, but I don't remember. Date of birth 5/26/57. Sex male. Must be carried when operating a car. Okay. This is the like social security number. Da Vinci. Bradley. Yeah, it's him. I'm still missing 2 clues. Okay, maybe I can do this. Bradley Fraser died in a whiskey. So he died on Repose Street. Clicking the dead body. Yeah, no, if I click the body, it just gives me this that we were just looking at. That's the body. Let's just try to put them. Maybe I don't need all of them, right? Smuggling blocks of tofu into the carnivore society. So, well, this is Bradley Fraser, and he is. Shit, I don't know the order. Sorry. David McCart. So he died in a whiskey crash. Where's the car? In a car crash, no? The guardrail? No. Ooh! Found it. The brakes have been precisely cut and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle under the car. The driver did not have a chance. I found all of them. Okay. So he died in a car crash. Someone... They like tempered his car, I think is what we're trying to say. A drunk accident. And we have a dragged going looking push sip. Sip on his whiskey to make it look he was a drunk driver. He was going out to sell drugs. Story is 1 clue away. Oh fuck. Derrida, is this the correct street? Yes, Repose. Okay. So this one up here is right. Drunk? Drunk is wrong, sorry. I was thinking of like drinking, but that's not drunk. It would be drank. Someone drugged. Yes, true, we even said it. I forgot about that. We even said that there was like something in it, so they spiked this drink. Mm. Mm. Is nothing sacred nowadays when a man's whiskey is not safer from random people sipping it? No, for a second, I thought the whole solution was that the officer drank the whiskey and made it seem like it was him instead. The bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid liquid. This was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to call the family. December 18, 1978 mansion. Hello, lady. That's the mom, I'm guessing. Okay, slowly. 4 medals from the Korean War, polished and framed. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we're talking about here. They are war hero material. I mean, they kind of gave them to just anyone who came back, no? Not a lot of people came back anyways. He was drunk driving. Yeah. A pop art piece, probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure, but this... that's not the meaning. But there must be some substance to it to be shown in such a prominent stop. It's Harry Potter. It's a pop art of Harry Potter. A classical Hollywood portrait from the late 50s. It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. Clarice. Ooh, I thought it was just a style, but Clarice Lemon. Oh, it's the mother. Is Bradley really gone? He was the light of my life. I think the mother is the lady that we just saw. It's like above the to be fair, I do say like that as well, but also I don't have a penis, so maybe, you know. Dear Mrs. Lemon, yeah, I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such a short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told them there was no need. A little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed in the doses he wrote down on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call for anything, please. I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Sincerely yours, Shirley Flores, American Nurses Association. Wait, but Mr. Fraser could be the husband. Penis isn't the issue, it's the balls. I wouldn't know, I don't got neither, unfortunately. They clipped mine when I was like 5. Before puberty, they did it like cats. Wait, Gia doesn't have a penis? Just shut the fuck up. This is the medicine cabinet. Only 3 pills remain inside it. And then remember that these are the strongest to sleep. Oh, that's what it's gonna be in the bottle. That's gonna be in the bottle. Yeah, because these are 4 days left, but there's only 3 in the little thing. Yeah. That's what they drug. So it was one of them. Books. One of them is Dominic Fraser, which is our dude that shot himself. Murder of the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser. Well, we're just taking the words for the things. There's a book here, Sabotaging and Seducing, written by Ezra Monarch, based on his best-selling novel Thief's Romance. Advance copy for Katie Keller, which is gonna be her, maybe. What dreadful news! And to think that the night had started so well, with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we could work on the play together. I pray night and day that it will become a reality. Forever yours, Patrick. Do we know a Patrick? I know a Patrick, but in real life, I don't think it's the same dude. He wasn't born either at the time. I think they said the blue. I think they said that the powder was blue, but I'm not entirely sure. It just said the dust when we were like analyzing things. Popping bottles in the house. Cosmopuritan. War hero turned media mogul to his producer Monarch's latest play. I have a full creative control, says the renowned author. Men look good in pink, true. I like a baby pink, a man more than like flashy, like hot pink, but personal preference. Morals and family values, but is it true what they say about his mistress? Wow. Okay, we don't need that. I wish I could flip the pages. I'm interested in the mistress now. My son's death was tragic, and my heart aches for the loss. But, as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. Everyone's grieving process is different. Mr. Fraser, I know I have a huge debt of gratitude to you that I will never be able to repay. But for 9 years I worked for you, doing everything that was necessary. Everything, with no complaint. I fix the roof, I wash the cars, I do the garden, I help wife with the medicine, I do all. But please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. Explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. Diaz. Of course, it had to be a Hispanic name. We could not have it any other way. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found the drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license appears to be registered in your name. Okay, knowing that you don't drive, and in the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. He can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley Badman. No, Badman? Dude was one letter away from being a superhero, poor guy. Okay, we can do. Oh, this is Diaz, I'm guessing? Maybe. I've been here in the garage all night finishing some work. I'm sorry about the boy, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed on right. A small key separated. I think it's also for the medicine cabinet. I think there's like 2 keys, maybe. A large keychain with many rings. It could mean that he works all around the house, not only in the garage. There's this. Floor stained. It could be brake fluid. Several tools. They seem to be used recently. They're still covered in grease and oil. Well, we know that someone cut it. A beat-up truck from 3 decades ago. Whoa, careful. I'm almost 3 decades old. Chill with that, okay? Calm down. Don't make it sound like it's that much. The door has a strange hidden compartment on it, of the kind often seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left on the dashboard. Hey's greasy monkey. It's gotta be racist somewhere. It's gotta be. Don't you try bailing on me, or I'm going straight to the federals. It's a promise. They can't touch me, but I'll have a party with you. Pause. What in the daily? Sunday is the day. Be there. B from Bradley. Death, overdose, accident. Irnalda, maybe? Diaz, his daughter, okay, we know who the fuck he killed him, okay, was found dead in the apartment last night from an overdose from a new drug that is known on the street or something as gaze, which is the one he had. A beautiful sports car in pristine state. It looks like an imported model. It must be incredibly expensive. Enough is enough. I would not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. So he's talking to the... Okay, so maybe this is the... I don't know who is this guy? But I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you, Pedro. So maybe this is the dad, this guy that we see, and then there are the 2 kids, Pedro and Irnalda. A full bottle of whiskey. Oh, and I got everything. Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. K. we have the daughter is dead. She died with an overdose. It's giving Breaking Bad. What the hell? I know that his last name is Diaz, so let's start with that. She is Ezra Hadley? No, not Hadley. Keller? No, I picked up random shit. Okay, we'll go back to it in a sec. Can I get rid of it? Okay, let me go check. Ooh, sorry. Oh no, E, I'm getting lost. KD Keller. Completely off the charts, okay. KD Keller. She is this one. Clarisse Lemon. Fraser Dominic. So if it's his younger sister, this is Pedro. Okay. So Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Fraser by sabotaging his car and putting the mothers, Clarisse sleeping pills in his whiskey. The reason for the murder was the accidental the accidental death by overdose of his the reason for the accident the reason for of his sister. The reason for the okay, I got it. The reason for the murder. I thought I got the murder wrong, but it was the other. I didn't see sister from a different mister. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was the drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered, Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price.